Here is a quick demo of Tuftung AI. So Tuftung AI is a multi-modal agent for professional coaching. In this demo, I'll cover three things. First is our first-party content. Second is how you can create and bring your knowledge base to Tuftung AI. And third is that how the analysis and other things work. So let's start with the first one. So there are a couple of ways to consume the first-party content here. The first is on the homepage. There is a free-flowing conversation. Just pick any of the scenarios and start, and you will get started with the conversation. So I'll just move directly to library content. So these are high quality content that we have created for different scenarios. For example, let's say you want to train for sales. So you can pick, for example, enterprise cold call scenarios. And here we have created different persona of users that you generally encounter in doing enterprise sales call. For example, how would an enterprise VP behave like? How would a CFO behave like? And for each of these conversations, you can just click start and start the conversation. Hello.
I've got exactly 10 minutes between critical meetings. What's so important?
Yeah, I'm here to pitch you a new code review solution that can save 80% of your time. So something like that you can get started, and for all of these conversations, we'll walk you through that, how the analysis happened. So this is the first part that you can go through our library of content, which is about sales coaching, managerial training. For example, how should you be communicating with your managers, which can be of different persona, like it could be a micromanager, other could be very relaxed. And similarly, performance reviews, like as a new manager, you might have to figure out how to give a feedback to a defensive employee or someone who is a really high performer but does not want to collaborate with the team. So all of these scenarios we have created for you so that you can practice and have these difficult conversations before it happens in the real world. So that's the first part. The second part is that you can bring your knowledge base to Tuftung AI. And the way to do this is by creating a scenario. So for example, here we can create a difficult customer for X. I'll just remove the typo, and this we help you write the prompt here, and you can also go and make it an advanced mode. So in that case, we give a lot of controls to you. For example, you can add what is the instruction that you want to give to users to play. For example, you want the user interacting with the scenario to be more kind and patient, so empathy and things like that. And similarly, how you want the conversations to be evaluated will go here in the rubric, and then some appearance aspects. So for example, you can add a custom URL of how this avatar should look like, and some voice selection of how different voices you want to provide. So once you do that and do create, you can directly interact with this conversation.
Hello, I am extremely displeased with your company.
And you can, of course, this also behaves almost similar. You can join the scenario and it will reflect like this. So once you create the different scenarios that are relevant to your team, you can come here and create a collection. A collection is a collection of related scenario. For example, you might have difficult customers, some easygoing customers, some customers who demand a lot of discounts. So these you can create here in the form of scenarios, and that could be go to one team, for example, for leadership training, for sales coaching and other. So that's the second part that I wanted to cover. The third part that I wanted to cover is every time you do engage with any of the content, we record the conversation. For example, let's say I will start with this PM interview recruitment call, and I will start the conversation.
Hi there, I'm your interviewer for today, and we'll be going through a product management case interview.
That sounds good. Let's go.
Okay, great. So let's dive right into the case. Google has developed a mood tracking API for animals. How would you go about designing a product using?
So I will not go through all of it, but the idea here is that once I record this conversation, I can go to the analysis where we will analyze behind the scene it for you and provide like what did go right, what did not go right. Because this was a smaller conversation, I'll pick some conversation which is a bit larger. So for example, this one, if I go to analysis here, there is a video, there will be transcript, and the evaluation is loading. This was also relatively small, so the evaluation is not completely there, but improvement you can see, and you can chat with the transcript here. So you can ask questions like, how could I have answered better? What more questions could be asked? How could a customer respond in this situation? So all of these can be handled in the analysis section. So these were the three things that I wanted to cover. That is, we have a lot of rich first-party content. Second is, you can bring your knowledge base and create content customized to your company and scenario. The third is, we offer rich analysis that can be customized for you as well. Thank you so much.